This is the
If you would
FBI.
like
I've done a
information on an
complaint. They claim
employment
it's the
application,
FBI.
welcome. Your call will be answered shortly.
Yes, this is Dallas FBI. I'd like to do a complaint.
Hold on, please. I'm going to transfer you to Operations Center. Hit option number 6 to speak to somebody.
Okay.
Hold on, please.
The FBI. Can I have your first and last name, please?
It's Keyyana. I just want to let you know.
I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying. It's muffled.
It's muffled? Okay. Yes, before I give you my information, I have a new report.
I can't, ma'am, I can't hear what you're saying.
You can't hear what I'm saying? You can't?
No. No, ma'am, I cannot hear what you're saying. I need you to get the connection a little bit better.
Oh, ma'am, I don't know, because hacking a phone network is a crime.
Okay. So, ma'am, I can't hear what you're saying, so I'm going to need you to call back with a better connection.
Okay,
if this
sure.
is an emergency,
Okay.
you need to hang up and dial 911.
Thank you.
On the FBI, can I have your first and last name, please?
My name is Keyyana. Keyyana. Before I give you my information, can I? Yes. Can I talk for a second?
Okay, so before we move on, I do need to gather your information.
Okay, can I talk for a second?
I am required to ask.
Okay, just 1 second. I'm not heard. I thought it was on purpose. So I have new information. When I call in, the operators
like I said,
okay.
I have to ask.
Okay.
You do not have to provide.
This is rude, sir. Can you stay in character? Stay in character.
What you're reporting.
Are you able to hear me?
Would you like to provide a last name?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. I have new information. When I call and do tips, operators interrupt the tip.
Gather your information.
Can you hear me?
Would you like
Can
to
you
provide?
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
You're right. So I'm trying to let you know I have new.
So like I said.
Are you interrupting the tip, sir? Tamper with evidence is a felony.
Your information.
Interrupting the tip is a felony. If you're an operator with the FBI, I'm trying to let you know I have new information. They hang up in my face and cover for crimes.
Okay, what is your phone number? Advise to stop calling the FBI. Have a nice day.
You have already been advised to stop calling the FBI. This call is being terminated.
So this is why I had to give another name. It's sick.
Your party's
I'm calling back.
may dial 9 at any time. If you're calling
At some
report
point,
a
I have to realize
fine,
I don't have rights because it's really draining. These people are able to abuse power with a whole YouTube channel and consistently get away with a whole bunch of chaos.
If you are a
Repetitively.
law enforcement officer, United States Attorney, or other court-appointed.
I hit the complaint. They're depriving me of doing a complaint.
Hello. Thank you for calling the FBI. This is not a 911 service for taking emergency.
FBI, could I have your first and last name, please?
This is the complaint line, right?
This is a line for reporting.
I hit for complaints. I hit for complaints.
Security.
I hit for complaints because I'm being deprived of law enforcement all over.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
Will you allow me to do a complaint? Because I've been trying to do one for years and I keep getting violated trying to do complaints.
Okay. If it's a federal violation or a matter of national security, sure.
Okay, because I've been deprived of that. Okay.
What's your first and last name?
Okay, I keep giving information on my name and then people hang up to cover for crimes. Are you going to hang up and prevent me from doing a complaint like I'm requesting?
I'm just asking for your name, man.
Okay, I want to do a complaint. I have new evidence that every time I call the FBI, they're covering for crimes.
I need you to give me your name. If you don't cooperate with my questions, I'll end the call.
You're being abusive already from the beginning. My name is Keyyana. It's Keyyana. Last name Clark.
Keyyana.
Yes, people take control of the call and enforce corruption. It's CLARK.
Your last name?
Clark, CLARK. I want to do a complaint.
CLARK?
CLARK.
April 25th, 1975.
Advised to stop calling the FBI. This call is being terminated.
So they asked me these questions knowing I'll stop recording and then try to hurry up and put my information out there anyway. I'm being denied law enforcement. So I have to give a fake name now. You see why I did it.
One moment while I transfer you to the next available representative. Your call will now be recorded.
Thank you for calling the FBI. Can I get the spelling of your first and last name?
Melissa, Mellisa.
Mellisa?
That's correct.
And your last name?
Bailey, Bailey.
Your date of birth?
It is March 11th, 85.
Okay, and a good contact number in case someone needs to reach out to you? Okay, that was 46966.
That's correct.
Is that a cell phone?
Yes.
And what is your city, state, and zip code? Report.
Yes, I have witnessed a party on the internet. This is a complaint line, right?
Yes.
Okay, what happens with the complaint process?
Well, you witnessed
I
the
want
what?
to know the complaint process. With the complaint line, do they follow up or just take the complaints and ignore them?
So, I mean, our job here is to intake the information for the field office. So after, we intake the information, we don't have any part of the investigative process. So we can't guarantee, a phone call or someone to reach out.
Okay, so you do a complaint that's ignored and they don't give an update or any kind of information follow-up?
That's not what I said, ma'am. I said it just depends on what, the field or the agent thinks of the report.
Okay, I'm trying to get clarity.
If they need anything additional.
Okay, so during the complaint, do they follow up on complaints?
Like I said, I cannot speak to that because I do not know. I'm not part of the investigative process.
Can you find out?
If they need additional information, they will reach out.
Okay, so if doing a complaint, what is the state? I mean, do they ignore it or what's the follow-up? Do they call you back and let them know that you get an email?
I've already answered that question. Did you have a federal crime that you wanted to report?
Right, I don't feel that I have an answer. Are the complaints ignored or do they follow up or do they give you information? Do they follow up with email?
I just told you that if they need additional information, they will reach out to you. If you don't have a federal crime, I'm going to go ahead and terminate the call.
You don't want me to know the complaint process and you're being rude and threatening to terminate the call because I want to know the complaint process?
I'm not being rude, ma'am, but I've answered your question.
Okay, so if they need additional information.
You have a great day.
She hung up. So the more upset he was, the more he would have these people bully me and violate and mistreat me. Because he's controlling them.
Your local law enforcement agency may have more information on these laws.
And that's what abusers do. They like to disregard, violate, and do all this. But the problem is I'm calling the FBI. And the problem is I go to the police department and CPS and he enlists those people to be bullies.
You do not have to provide your name or other personal information. However, the lack of information may delay or hurt our ability to investigate.
The FBI, can I have your first and last name, please?
Do you have supervisors that the call could escalate to?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Do you have a supervisor the call can escalate to?
No, I do not. Can I have your first and last name?
Okay, so it can't be escalated to a supervisor at all?
No, it will not, ma'am. Again, can I have your first and last name?
It's Samantha, Samanth.
Your last name?
Bailey, Bailey.
Your date of birth?
It is September 12th, 1990.
What was it?
September 12th, 1990.
Ma'am, our connection sounds strange. Are you recording this call?
Did the connection count sound strange? Am I recording the call?
Yes. Are you recording this call?
What do you mean does the connection sound strange?
It sounds like there's a feedback. Are you recording this call, ma'am? Yes or no?
No, ma'am. I'm not recording the call.
Okay. What's your telephone number?
A lot of abuse of power.
Can you repeat that again, please?
That is a cell phone.
And what is your zip code?
Ma'am, you've been advised to stop calling the FBI. I'm going to go ahead and terminate the call now.
You just asked for my zip code. What are you talking about? Years of this chaos. Repetitively speaking with these scammers over and over. That's why I had to record. I have given a fake name. She took my zip code. You're advised to stop calling. This would happen repetitively. I just, gave up. But I'm just trying to show people what I consistently keep experiencing. I knew it was problematic because of the degree that the government has taken to sabotage me of my rights. I would try so hard, even at restaurants, going to grocery stores that were there targeting me, violating me. I had absolutely no rights. So I went to try to report it to government officials all over. I wrote. Then COVID happened. I absolutely thought they were related, but it escalated, out of, control. But I had no rights. I repetitively kept saying this man thought he was going to give me a criminal trespass everywhere on the planet from getting services, and he was doing it. They gave me a criminal trespass for catching a bus. I was forced into homelessness out of this chaos. I could not get services. They would rob me money out of my account, attorney general, food stamps, repetitively. I would be at a shelter and they would single me out, deprive me of putting on makeup. They would, steal from me, prevent me. I would go out and buy clothes. They'd take them, throw them away early, and then taunt me, watch me put I would watch them put the clothes in my suitcase in the trash. And they throw it away early, and they repetitively got away with this, multiple different locations. Another location, I had a laptop in it, and they threw it away early. Then they deprived me of storage. They at the bridge, they offer storage for your belongings. Because they kept consistently trying to throw them away, they deprived me of storage. And multiple other services. I said over and over and over and over again, the level of power I see abused. You go to the courts, they cover for CPS, repetitively over and over again, churches. Then all of a sudden, no one had rights. Let's call again. They obviously know who I am and they're scammers. But I'm trying to let other parties see the experiences that I went through and why I believe that I've spoken with scammers. And the more upset he is, the more abusive they are. Okay, I blocked my number.